history of the Krenim Timeship. The Krenim Timeship was a weapon developed by the Krenim Imperium sometime around 2174 and constructed sometime afterwards. Its design and construction was spearheaded by Anorax, a military temporal scientist. The design of a weapon that pushes targets out of space-time continuum and the construction of the ship to house it was overseen by Anorax in the 22nd century. In the 2170s, the weapon ship was activated and used against the Rhinar, the primary enemy of the Krenim Imperium at this time. This temporal incursion restored the preeminence of the Krenim, but unexpectedly also resulted in a plague that cost over 50 million Krenim lives. Anorax attempted to rectify his error with a second incursion, but inadvertently erased the Krenim colony at Kylanda Prime, and with it his beloved wife. Anorax continued to alter history with the weapon ship over the next 2 centuries, obsessed with restoring his wife. Method of operation. Its main weapon was a beam that pushed objects out of the space-time continuum, effectively erasing them from history. Careful and meticulous calculations were required to create exact changes in the timeline that were desired. The ship would be deployed against an entire species by firing the weapon at the species' homeworld, pushing the species out of the space-time continuum. This caused a causality paradox. All of history the species played any part of would be altered. The ship obtained its power to affect time from its temporal core. While in operation, the core also kept the ship and everything and everyone on it outside normal spacetime. This rendered the ship immune to all conventional weapons and protected the crew from the flow of time, effectively rendering them immortal. Without the temporal core, however, the ship was vulnerable, as its shields were so weak that even a photon grenade could penetrate the hull. In addition, the vessel's great mass prevented it from exceeding warp 6. The ship did mount a formidable array of directed energy weapons for conventional warfare. The weapon ship itself was eventually erased from history when Voyager, all but destroyed by Krenim attacks, led a small fleet comprised of 2 Mawasi cruisers and 3 Nidron warships against it. Tired of the seemingly endless and futile mission, some of the crew, led by Anorax's second-in-command, shut down the temporal core. This caused the ship to phase back into normal space-time, so that the conventional weapons could attack it. Though the vessel's conventional weapons were limited, they were still enough to overpower the attackers. However, Voyager's captain, Catherine Janeway, was aware of the exact location of the ship's temporal core. Alone on her ship after being forced to order the rest of her crew to abandon ship due to its ruined state, she piloted it into that section in a kamikaze attack, causing the core to destabilize. This exploded the weapon ship and moreover caused a temporal incursion that erased the ship itself from history, and with it every one of the altercations in the timeline it ever made. Ironically, this had the effect of accomplishing exactly that which Anorax had been attempting to do for centuries. Kylanda Prime was never erased, and Anorax never lost his wife. Thank you for watching the history of the Krenim Timeship. If you liked this video, give it a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. Have a great day.